And a final trip to Washington for the 41st president of the U.S., George H.W. Bush, remembered by millions around the world tonight. He had such an influence in Texas, especially where he had a library named after him. Our Wes Rappaport has more on his life and legacy.
He was a fixture.
25 years ago, Warren Finch began working with the Bush family as the library honoring the 41st president was conceived.
We were privileged to work for President and Mrs. Bush.
Finch became library director in 2004 and has no shortage of memories of the former first couple.
We did an exhibit on offshore drilling a number of years ago. He was in the oil business, and we had these 3 rocks sitting in the exhibit. Just not very remarkably looking rocks. And this was a couple of years ago after he was in a wheelchair, and he looked at 3 rocks and he says, "That's striated rock. There's oil in those rocks." And I was like, that's amazing. He's not a geologist, but all these years later, he could look at the rocks and tell what kind of rocks they were.
A long post-presidency gave Bush the chance to spend time on campus around the library and school that bear his name.
He was here all the time and had an apartment across the plaza. There's great stories about him walking around campus and the students going, "Well, that looks like the president." And go, "Oh, it is the president."
Each staff member here thinking of those special moments this week. Finch remembers President Bush as being outgoing, being friendly, and loving this library and being here just as much as they loved having him here. In College Station, I'm Wes Rappaport. Back to you.